And we're live. Oops.
Oh.
Hold on, that was the wrong that was the wrong transition. Hold on. I need to fix that.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
No, not blanks, it's starting soon. Done. I want starting soon to pregame. I want to get rid of the horizontal wipe and switch it to fractal start. So let me make sure that works properly.
Wait, can you hear me like
there we go.
signing to you?
Yes. Okay. So, how y'all doing, everybody? Welcome to the stream.
Hello, everyone.
So, just as a heads up, we're going to be having some real talk about controller tape today. Real talk as in, I've written a video essay that I will be fully recording, and posting here on the channel once I've talked at length with Panda. But I figure we can sit down and talk about some initial thoughts together.
Chat.
So, and the reason I want to kind of say this now is because the conversation topic may sound super bummery, but it's not. Okay, this isn't like me like, oh, I'm so sad about this. Like, this is a controller tape is almost 10 years old, and it's time to do soul searching and figure out what we're doing moving forward. Because like, we've been on the air for a long time.
Find thy soul.
Yes. And we've got new friends of the channel, and who can toss in their 2 cents. Cough, Kota, cough.
3 cents on a good day.
3 cents? My God.
3 cents.
You
Come
can
to consensus.
You can buy a Coke for that.
Wow. All right. Maybe not a Coke.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, today we're playing Aero, or I should say Kota is playing Aero the Acro-Bat.
Oh.
Which, have you ever played this and we're going back, or?
I've played this once at my friend's house, and then we never played it again because he didn't like the game, and that was it. I wanted to play it more, but much like Bubsy, it was like very Bubsy-esque in the fact that like I wanted to play it. I liked Bubsy when I was a kid and didn't know better. Acro-Bat. yeah. I'm too right, and you're too left. All right, so Art, if you want to fanoodle, what you got to fanoodle with audio.
I'm working on it.
No, you're good. I will go through the plot of this game, which is very important and very crucial. So we had a few words beforehand where we wanted to talk and really understand the deep, intricate story that Aero the Acro-Bat has to tell. Because this is a bat in a circus. What's going on? Acrobat, obviously, but am I saving the day? Am I destroying the circus? What's going on here? Also, I regret that there are a lot of clowns in here. I'm not anti-clown, but I'm not pro-clown. Just somewhere in the middle. So, the plot. A spoiled rich kid named Edgar Ector was a regular attendant at the World of Amusement Circus in Fun Park, but was banned after a failed prank almost killed a lion. 20 years later, Edgar became a powerful and evil industrialist. Aided by Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel and his Psycho Circus gang, Edgar sabotages the fun park and kidnaps the circus performers. Aero the Acro-Bat is the circus's greatest star, and only hopes to rescue the performers, including his girlfriend, Ariel, and putting a stop to Edgar's evil scheme. You're like, what? Circus Moto! Yeah, I'm clown neutral. I'm like clown neutral or lawful clown.
I'm working on the pan, guys. Give me a hot second.
Oh, also the music I think is a little touch loud.
Okay.
Another instance where I've been listening to this for like 20 minutes straight, and I can't. I just can't anymore.
You could just mute it for now. They can't hear it.
No, it has to be. It has to be organic, Art. If I'm seeing the visuals, I need to hear it. One, thank you, Art, for setting up all the fancy pants stuff. It's really nice on this side. Ooh.
Power Stone, are you using headphones? What's confusing me is that I listened to the stream beforehand, and everything sounded pretty much solid. So I got my studio headphones on. I'm not really sure. So I'm not really sure what they're hearing. That's the.
Clowns.
Wait, when does that ever happen? I speak more.
I am talking so much. I'm speaking so much more. Also, it's a bat game too, which there aren't many where we are the protagonist. So, you know, gotta take what we can get. Not many. And like I was saying, in Castlevania, bats are the first enemy and the first boss. So, not a good run.
No, they're not the first enemy. The first enemy in the first Castlevania is the zombies.
It's a zombie. It is a zombie, you're right.
But they are one of the worst enemies. Because I think later they're part of the wave pattern that just sucks all the dick. Because it's like, there's no safe place to be. You cannot get through here without taking damage. Unless you're like some god-tier speedrunner. Yep, and the Medusa heads. I mean, okay, no, never mind. I take it back. They're not the worst enemy. The birds are the worst enemy.
Birds. The birds?
There are birds in one of the areas where it's just like pitfalls everywhere. And because of the way knockback works in Castlevania, if you get hit by a bird in the wrong way, you're just dead. And they absolutely... You even do the, like, spin roll thing. This is just Sonic.
It is pretty much Sonic.
Kota does not have... Kota, have you turned off Crisp?
Crisp is not on.
Okay.
Uncrisped.
Kota has the same has the same compressor that I do. So he's not like hyper compressed. I adjusted my earphones and Kota and Ark are chanting in Aramaic.
Also, hi, Power Stones right here. How's it going? How you doing? How you doing over here?
Hey, Power Stones left ear. You having a good night?
No. Don't listen to the left ear. Listen to me. This is the better ear.
Just, Kota, just get in there and talk into the microphone real good, and we'll go to podcast mode.
Oh, yeah. What do you think of it? What do you think about it on the right side of your head?
Yeah. See, podcast mode, you got you have to have those unnecessary pops because nobody who does podcasts puts a goddamn pop filter on their microphone because they're like, oh, this.
Poppin'.
They're like, ooh, we don't need a pop filter. This stupid thing it's got like the little fuzzy thing on the end. That's a pop filter, right? I don't know what audio is, even though I have a $70 billion Spotify deal and my name is Joe Shitbag. Oh, sorry,
you described
Rogan.
Me until
Rogan.
the last two. Until the last two, I am not Joe Rogan, and I'm also not in a 70 million deal with Spoofy.
It's like Kota is a wall and Ark's a quarter wall. I don't know. Like, legitimately.
Wow.
Hold on. You know what I can do is I can pull up the stream, and I can have a listen-y do. So hang on.
Alright. Yeah. So in the meantime, I realized that Sunsoft is the same creators of Blaster Master, which is. That warms up my heart a little bit. This came out in 1993, which is 2 years after Sonic. So everything of certain parts of this look like Sonic, play like Sonic, seem like Sonic. It's budget Sonic.
Oh, yeah, Power Stone, because at 480p it does shit to the audio. Because it doesn't just like at 720p it doesn't do anything to the audio. The audio is still like high quality, but at 480p and lower it starts to take down the audio bit rate too. So that might be having an effect.
Keep talking. I will talk about whatever you want, Power Stone. What do you want me to talk about? Anything.
Anything. Do you want to talk about butt stuff?
We can talk about butt stuff.
Hell yeah.
So what's your favorite kind of butt stuff?
That's a good question. I'm not sure I can answer that question. Like, because the question is like, does YouTube have the Tumblr policy where pictures of nipples are banned, but you can have like extraordinarily explicit text and that's okay?
Ooh. Separation a tiny bit better, but I'm way louder than you. I'm overpowering you, Mark.
Really?
Apparently.
Okay.
We'll find it out. We'll figure it out.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do, guys. You ready? I'm going to set it to the same settings it was in the last stream when you said he was too quiet, and you tell me if that balances him out properly. Here we are. It's the same settings now as the last stream when you said he was too quiet.
I've gotten too strong. You can't defeat me.
Also, my stream monitor is quite a bit
I'm
behind.
not. I refuse. I'm not going into the count. I won't turn into the count. Not again. Not after last time. Think of the children.
We may never figure this out. That sounds about right. That sounds like audio to me. Maybe someday I'll hire like an audio person to come in and fix it, and then it'll be perfect today. Controllertape is like an old piano where like you hire somebody to come and tune it, and you're like, yay, tuned piano, and then tomorrow it's out of tune again.
This is correct, says Power Stone.
This actually sounds correct. All right, these are exactly the same settings as the last stream. What the hell?
So maybe the music game needs to be lowered.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be lowered.
Follow your heart. Should I hit the start button? Should we play? Or are we set? Or are we working?
Let me get the music balanced here. We'll drop the music down a bit. I don't want the music to be too quiet because if it's like I want the music to be audible, but because like I've tried compressing the music so that we can like have it be at a reasonable volume, but all that does is shitify the music. So like, because if the music is like barely there, it's like why have it at all? Just shut that shit off. That's one less thing I have to worry about. All right, I turned it down by about like 5%. Ack.
Ack.
Yuck.
Man, look at all these hot dogs I get to eat. This is gonna be awesome. Awesome.
This is gonna be a great VOD.
Action. All right. The director calls action.
Only one way to find out now. Like, I have the... Like, I can... Do... It's... My stream is so far behind. I don't know why it's so far behind.
It's catching up. Acro.
I'll turn the music down to 65. That should be good. And I guess we'll hear where the game audio is. All right, I'm gonna switch to. I'm gonna say 65 is okay for now, and I'll switch to the game, and we can test the game audio.
Okay.
Alright,
Ooh,
that seems like that's gonna be pretty loud. Maybe we can turn that down just a hair.
I was gonna say Sonic didn't have options, but I think it did actually. I know Sonic 2 did. What options do we have?
Too many.
Whoa, I can play sounds? Ooh.
Well, don't spoil all the cool music.
Oh yeah, you're right. Ooh.
This seems like it should be good.
Bum, bum, bum.
What?
Oh yeah, there's nothing. So that's the rough part about Aero the Acro-Bat is that it all takes place in a cave, so you actually won't be able to see anything. But
there we go. Got it.
fixed.
Streamlabs deactivated the video for some reason. Subway.
Too damn long.
That sounds amazing. I want Subway. Send your Subway to P.O. Box 932-95106 1289 Alpha Batman symbol. Care of Aero the Acro-Bat. Dumpland, Pennsylvania.
Subway. Subby.
Yeah, true fact.
Someone send me a subby, please.
True fact. If you mail something to Dumpville, Pennsylvania, it ends up here.
Can I hit start? Can we do?
Yeah, let's do a game, huh?
Let's go fast. Circus, Act 1. Find 7-star platform.
Fun.
Alright, so I don't know anything about this game other than the bat.
I don't either.
There's no... Oh, there is a timer. Okay. So I got jumpies. Cool. Whoa!
Cause like
I can fly!
like I
Okay.
I never played this because this is just discount Sonic the Hedgehog, and I didn't like Sonic the Hedgehog, so why would I want to play discount Sonic the
You
Hedgehog?
didn't like Sonic?
No.
Now, because we watched the thing... Ooh.
Ooh.
There's like a twirly... Oh, I can go uppy down twirlies.
This is not 2-player. Kota is playing.
Woo!
I don't have the old I don't have hands for Kota yet.
Not a hand. Not a hand. Whoa. Okay.
Cause like
I saw them do this in... Whoa!
Way
I saw
back
them
in the
do
day.
that.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Let's just say, we watched that opening video like... What?
What the? What was that? It looked like you were winding up for something. So I think what we've determined here is that this first timeout is going to be the learn how to play timeout.
Oh, there is a timer, ain't there? You know what? Let's keep going.
This is an Arc watching Kota stream. Yes, we do.
Yep.
We do this all the time with Arc watching Panda. It's just that only Kota.
Oh. Whoa! Hey, not cool, clown or other clown. Okay. What do I do? Where do I go? What is this?
That's like the second tenet of the control tape mantra. What the fuck?
All right, there's.
I don't like that. I don't like that. That's some large Marge shit.
Oh, it's teaching me mechanics. I hate it. What?
Okay, so it looks like.
Oh, this is already.
So you can't just jump on shit Mario style.
Okay, I think.
Oh god,
can.
there is an audience in the background.
Oh.
Okay, so the spikes are instant death. Good
Yup.
to know. It's not like Sonic.
But he's like jumping to
Except
this
for the
weird
rings.
dashy thing. I'm getting this.
You can get there. I believe in you.
I can't. I can't.
Belief is drifting though. Is this even the right way to go? Is this a secret? Like
I think it's a secret. For soda.
I don't hate the animation. Like the sprite design seems
Ooh,
pretty good.
I got more time.
Nice.
Hey, hey. Oh, I can do full jump. I have to really hold over. Okay.
There are certainly way worse
that's
games graphically than this. This looks decent.
Oh, clamp. Oh, come on. Come on.
The music.
Yeah. I'm not.
The loop's
Not
a
doing
little
great.
short. Oh yeah. the
I watched them
audience
do
saw-
this. Oh, baby. Okay. I think I want to. Ooh.
You know what? You can tell this game has a Sega Genesis version. Because the sound effects are all FM synths. I think they just made sound fonts of SM synths.
Can I destroy these? What do I do in the next 8 seconds of my life here? Oh!
Die.
Got all the A's.
It's like, what do I do with the last 8 seconds? Wait.
Oh, I don't die?
Maybe that's just like a bonus timer. Like you get bonus points at the end if you get there before the timer runs out.
Kind of anticlimactic.
Kinda.
Also, look how look how flat the wings are.
I know.
It's so weird.
Did they just run out of colors?
They just got bored.
Like,
Whoa!
SNES sprites did have a limited color palette. You couldn't just use a bajillion colors. Maybe they just ran out of colors.
Acro-Bat.
I am the knight.
I am the knight. Go on. Ooh.
What's what
Okay,
mean?
There's a thing up at the top that gives me a number. Look, watch. When I destroy these platforms, they go away.
Whee. Oh. That
Is it
that
the
number's
number?
counting down. Do you have to
Yeah.
hit all of them?
Maybe. Could be. Would be.
No explanations.
Oh! Whoa!
Whoa, what? You can just fly? How did
with
that
the power
happen?
up.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, you have ammo.
Oh, I shoot. Oh, no.
So you pick up those starry pickups and it gives you ammo to shoot things. That's a flaming
Hot
ring.
dog.
Eat your heart out,
dog.
Sonic. Sonic didn't have flaming rings.
Or hot dogs.
Or
Yeah,
hot
chili
dogs.
Wait, he even have chili dogs in the game.
Dude, when you see those food pickups, like, that's such a DOS game vibe.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Oh.
these don't heal you or anything. They're just a random thing that they threw on the ground to give you points.
Oh, the drill. Okay. Cool.
So, we do apologize for the late start. We were trying to get NetPlay working on RetroArch. But we did get it working, and it's pretty sick, honestly. Now that it's
is
working.
pretty cool. Whoa! End stage sunglasses doing a sweet dance. All right.
Nice.
That's fine.
And then DeviantArt. Is that like a 3D model with just a terrible texture? Because like
Oh,
this,
it's
the sprite looks decent.
Oh no.
Oh boy! Oh, I thought that was gonna be longer.
This really looks like Uni Racers on the Super Nintendo.
But we did finally get it worked out. Once the what made it so painful was like like the actual process was really easy once we knew how to do it, right? Like it was just punch in your IP address and go, right? Like it was really simple. It was just that we didn't know how to do it. Like my favorite one was like there was a Reddit post where somebody was like, I don't know how to set up NetPlay because I'm dumb. So can somebody like
I'm also.
yeah, like can somebody use like dumb words to tell me how to set up NetPlay? And the like top response on Reddit was like, it can't be explained in dumb words. Go read the RetroArch article on how to do it. And I went to the RetroArch article and I'm like, these are the dumb words. Where are the smart words?
Oh, stop!
But yeah, it, like, for all these people saying like, oh, it's really complicated, it's so hard to do, it literally was, go to IP Chicken, find out what his IP address is, he hosts a game, I punch in his IP address, we're playing now.
And then
That-
the magic happens.
Yeah, that was it. It was so simple, and I don't understand why there wasn't anything anywhere that just said that.
Oh, this is Bubsy-esque. Let me say that. That you want to go fast, but the game doesn't reward you for going fast. It punishes you for going fast. Bubsy, it's like they made it so you have this. At least you can get hit more than once, sometimes.
Yeah.
But Bubsy is a one-hit death. So you try and go fast, which is a fun way to play, and you get punished
Yeah.
every time.
Like,
Whoa!
boing.
Boing. That's a pretty sick boing noise. There are goodies up there.
Watch out for those spikes, my guy. I mean, that is fair. We have a $400 rush.
Whoa!
Because our router comes with our internet service. So they just, like, technically it's a rental, but it comes with the service. So as long as we're paying for it.
Oh!
Ah! But I guess Kota must have a half decent one too, if that's the case. It just has good PNP settings.
I'll show you some PNP settings.
Being across the globe probably would also have an impact. Kota and I are within what, 4 hours of each other?
But approximately.
Something like that.
Whew. All right, there's another one down here. Going for it.
Yay.
Not for that. Gotta be secret. No! Oh, why are they all clowns? I hate this. I know it's a circus. I get it. They're throwing balls at me. Stop it.
Wait. I'm trying to figure out what determines whether or not you die on contact. Are you fucking serious?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
You die for off-screening upwards from a cannon whose whole job is to shoot you upwards?
Well,
What the hell?
well, quit. Stream's over, guys. Shut down.
This might be the first game I've ever seen that does that. That, like, kills you for off-screening upwards.
Yeah. I just want to have fun. Is this just like a one-time use?
Whoa, what? You had a...
Yeah.
This is so weird.
Yeah, there's like a lot of weird things.
See, like, this is why I said, like, you know, maybe you want to read the manual, because, like, yeah, you can figure out how to push buttons and what the buttons do, but, like, what do the power-ups do? You don't know.
That's just wanna have fun. Oh, fun. I don't. Do I have to kill that clown anyway, or is this a fish?
Fish?
Bats just wanna have fun. Oh.
Does anybody know the rest of that song?
Just wanna.
Oh, there you go.
Is that just?
So I was gonna say, like, no, nobody does, because Weird Al never did a parody of it.
Oh.
Specifically, so apparently his, like, agent or producer or whatever wanted him to do a parody of that, which would have been Girls Just Want to Have Lunch. And
that would have been good.
he didn't think so. He was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like, he pretty much told his agent, like, fuck off. I do the songs that I want to do because I think they'll be funny. Like, you don't tell me what songs will or won't be funny.
I totally have that, like, same. Oh gosh, that same vibe of, like, when someone tells you to do something you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So, like, do this. I'm like, well, you know, I was thinking about it, but now I really don't want to.
God, there's a comic I saw once that was so, like, turbo mood, which was like this guy sitting in his bed and he's playing like a Switch or whatever, and he's looking around and his bedroom's like a wreck, right? And he's like, man, I really should take, you know, like, this is pretty rough. I really should take a few minutes and clean this up. And then somebody else walks into his room and you're like, this place is a pigsty. You should clean this. And the last panel, he's just like looking angrily back at his Switch, and he's like, fuck that. Like, the instant somebody tells me. Yeah. I guess, there's some mythology to that story. Where, like, the way it gets retold, it sounds a lot worse than it actually was. Like, it wasn't, because a lot of times it gets retold as his agent, like, being this sneaky bastard and being like, well, you know, we just won't tell him. But from listening to, like, interviews and stuff, it sounds like it was just a very big miscommunication. One part of the story is that, who was it? Coolio? Who did Amish Paradise? I want to say Coolio, but I forget. But the one of the variations of cripes.
Yeah. There's also a slipperiness to the platform too.
Well, it's got that Sonic feel where it's like there's like momentum and inertia.
At least I'm thin clown.
Yeah, Gangsta's Paradise. Whoever did that, one of the parts of the myth. Yeah, right. One of the parts of the myth is that the dude who did Gangsta's Paradise. Yeah, Coolio. So one of the parts of the myth is that Coolio got real upset about it, but again, according to the interviews I've seen, retrospectively, it wasn't really a huge deal. He was kind of like, oh, that's a bummer. He just used my song, you know. But he wasn't like super angry about it. Like he didn't particularly care. He was just like, it would have been nice if he called me. Stars.
Circus Act 2. Find the key and rescue Ariel.
I really want to be out of this circus stage. Please play better.
Yeah. Isn't the whole thing a circus?
No.
Oh, there was like
There are definitely more stages. Like one of the first things you did was you opened up the sound test panel, and like sound 2 sounded like rockin' music. Please get us to that game, or get us to that stage.
Try. Oh, I tell you, it's exact. Oh, this is so Bubsy. It hurts. Want to go fast, can't go fast. Oh, it's a one-way.
Is it?
I get it.
That sprite doesn't really communicate one way very effectively. Ooh. So why did you die when you hit that guy?
Look at him. Look at him, Mark.
Wait, is it the A symbols in the bottom left? Is that your health?
Oh, maybe. Hey.
And a cupcake. Get them
Cup.
points.
Oh my gosh. The enemies happen so fast.
Yeah, the A symbols in the bottom left are your health.
Oh. Okay, that helps. That helps. Yeah.
Huh. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I see the arrows now.
It took me a second too, cause it's... Okay.
You know, interestingly, this game actually does a really good job with like, this game actually does, so far, it does a really good job with, platforming graphic design concepts, that even I've noticed some modern games struggle with, which is like, you see how the foreground, all the foreground elements that you can interact with are like really brightly colored, but the background is kind of washed out?
Popability.
Yeah, it makes it really easy to...
Fish.
It makes it really easy to quickly identify what you can and can't interact with. No. It's just gonna be this song for the rest of our lives.
No, I'm learning, I think. But if I start at the Act 1, I might as well restart the game, right?
I mean, yeah, get more attempts.
Yeah.
Just restart the game. Why not?
Yep.
Like every time you get, at this point, every time you game over, just reset the console, get your attempts back.
Yep. There we go. Alright.
Find 7-star... Oh, it gives you like a goal for the level. So it's like...
Oh!
Right now, it's like find 7-star platforms.
But like, what is the point of this parachute right here? Can you tell me? Is it just so I can jump up here, jump down? Like, if I'm speedrunning right here, right? We're just gonna jump down.
Maybe you can... Maybe if you were good, like, does it immediately throw it up, or is it something you can use?
It immediately throws it.
Maybe it's there to show you what the paragraph... paragraph... Maybe it's there to show you what the paragraph power-up does. Like, good game design shows you how mechanics work in a low-pressure environment before it forces you to use them in a high-pressure environment. So maybe that's what that's... Oh! Yeah, like Mega Man showing you like how to jump over pits when it won't kill you to miss the jump. So maybe that's what that is.
Oh my gosh.
That jump.
There's like a... It... Oh my gosh, it like... Okay, hold on. Let me do this part and then I will complain about it. Oh gosh. All that for time that I probably don't need. Whatever. Oops. Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ, dude.
There is okay, now I can complain about it. there is like a certain level where if you're so see that top green bar? If you're like
yes.
halfway up it, it'll click you up to the top of the platform. But if you don't make it, then obviously don't. But it's like a click.
You know what I'll bet that is? Which maybe you might register, since I know you've been working and doing some code lately. That might be a side effect of whatever it is that they're using to handle slopes. Because slopes are always a pain in the ass to calculate. One of the more common ways is using a raycasting algorithm, where like you shoot out rays from the character's hitbox to try to find adjacent collisions. And sometimes, depending on how that's programmed and how like shortcutty you've done it, it can cause artifacts like that, where it's like it detects the edge of a platform.
Oh!
Whoops. You hit the ground. Game over.
What?
Just don't do the speedrunner thing where you get into the habit of doing that, and then
just do it all the time.
Yeah, 3 levels down the road, you're like, oh, I gamed over. Reset. Fuck. What was... Oh. There was a Mario 64 speedrun where the dude was trying to do a trick that you get, like, where the odds of getting it are, like, 1 in 6,000 or something like that. And so every time he would try to do it and fail, he'd hit the restart, because if you miss it, you're not going to get the record, right?
Yeah.
So there was no point in continuing to play because he was doing record attempts. And he just got in the habit of doing it. And when he actually got the trick, so he was lined up for world record, he hit the restart button because it had just become muscle memory.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, the slipperiness.
Oh my God.
I hate it.
This game looks like it's horrible to control.
I confirm. There's like certain mechanics that are fun. Oh.
This is a game I feel like you would need to own and play a lot for a while to really get the feel of it. Like, you know those games from way back in the day where it was like this feels very Dark Soulsy. Like, it demands your attention. You like, play nothing else for a couple of years so that you can be good at it.
Just grind Aero the Acro-Bat.
Yeah.
Aero the Acro-Bat.
Like, there's Mario games. There's Mario games where they have a decent challenge level, but they're pretty, they're pretty easy to grok and get a feel for. And then there's games like this where I have a sneaking suspicion that once you understood all the controls and had like the muscle memory, it's probably not that hard.
I will master it. I will train in the Aero the Acro-Bat dungeon.
Because I know people kind of like, people who don't really play Souls games kind of feel like it's like, oh, this game's so ridiculously hard. Once you grok like the controls and the strategy properly, the difficulty level actually comes down pretty significantly. Like, it's still hard, but it's hard in a way that, like, you know what to do now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, a lot of it, like, game is just, like, muscle memory, right?
Yeah.
You just learn and hopefully observe your mistakes.
Right.
Oh, more hot dogs! Clown, can you please not? I need this hot dog.
You played the hell out of these games back in the day because it's all you had. Yeah, it's very different to, like, modern games where, like, when I was a kid, we got like 1 or 2 games a year, maybe. Like maybe 3 on a good year. Like, there was Christmas game, and then there was like 1 birthday game for me, 1 birthday game for Chris / Panda. I doxed him. Like one birthday game for me, one birthday game for Panda, and that was pretty much it. That was our allotment. And sometimes the video game you got was Home Alone. Okay, so you're not flying anymore. Don't just walk off the edge.
Yeah, I weighed out the flight, so I can go back here, do this thing. Oh, why is everything so slippery?
Because they want to get that Sonic the Hedgehog momentum thing.
Oh, and they did. It really feels like Sonic when you start moving.
Games were also stupidly expensive. Like, hot take, there's been a lot of pushback against the recent trend towards games coming up in price. Like, you know, games are kind of going for like $70 now. I think it's pretty much the standard. That's what they sold Tears of the Kingdom for, and it seems like a lot of developers are pushing AAA titles towards that. And I'm honestly surprised that it stayed $60 for so long. Like, games were $60 when I was $50 to $60 when I was a kid, and that's like $100 to $120 in today's money. Like,
I'm the king.
and like, the cost to produce them has gone up by like double. So like, it costs like, you know, at least twice as much to produce video games. Like, the salary of employees has gone up.
What the heck?
Like, the salary to produce them has gone up, and they have larger staffs. And hey, Aiden, how you doing?
Hey.
Do you have many A's?
Many A. Look at all the A's for Aiden.
So like, I guess 5 is your max health. Oh.
Yes. So. Oh, I can be stupid.
I mean, yes, yeah, apparently. Okay, so you've made progress now. If you hit continue, is it going to put you back at stage 1 again?
Let's find out. Jesus
Christ. This is the most punishing game ever made.
Oh. I just want to have fun. Why can't I have fun?
You can't have fun because they wanted to make a game like Sonic the Hedgehog. But they didn't know how, so it somehow came out even worse.
There are so many similarities to Bubsy with this, where it's like the core pieces of a game were there, but they just...
Somewhere...
I don't even need that. I'm just gonna say no. I don't want to do that right now.
There you go. Like, you don't have to get everything. You can just finish the level.
Can I? Can I? It has its charm. Like, there are certain things I really agree with you that, like, a lot of the foreground and background are separated really nicely. Which there are a lot of games that... What?
Yay!
Did me dirty.
Oh, glad to have you here. So, speaking of catching streams, it's time. Let's have some real talk about controller tape stuff. Because, like, I want to get your input. I want to get chat's input. As much input as you can provide. Given the game.
Yes, you can talk, just know that you'll have my grunting occasionally.
That's fine. I'll just mute you.
Perfect.
So here's the thing, and I'll go into a more coherent, well worded wording when I do the video essay. But essentially, I've been giving it a lot of thought. We're coming up on our 10th anniversary, right? And thinking about where we are, what we've tried, what our goals are, and I've kind of come to the realization that, like, controller tape is never gonna be like some kind of like huge success. You know, we're never gonna grow like crazy. We're never gonna explode. You know, we're never gonna have that, you know, like that Five Nights at Freddy's moment where it's like, you know, the boat comes in and you're ready to ride it. You know what I mean? Because fundamentally, I don't want to do that. There's a I don't want to have like lots of viewers or whatever. It's that in order to get there, there's stuff that you have to do that sucks. And not in a like, you know, you have to work hard way. I mean, like, it doesn't matter how good your, like, when it comes to things like YouTube and Twitch, right? It doesn't matter how good your content is. What matters is if you're willing to do the networking, the schmoozing, the algorithm chasing. You okay?
Yeah, no, look, just observe. It's fine. That's not okay.
Oh.
I don't care what world you're living in.
Whee! You know what? Those clowns are living their best lives.
They, you know what they are. I shouldn't shame them for living their lives the way they want to, which is flying and floating and.
Also, I like that there's just hot dogs everywhere, and you're like, yum, floor hot dogs.
Floor hot dogs.
I'll take that shit.
You don't do that?
I can't say as I've ever come across a floor hot dog.
Well, next time you do, just think about it.
You're just like in a mall, and somebody left a hot dog on the floor, and you're like, I'll take that. I was
Oh,
hungry.
the kick!
Oh no.
Kicked by clowns.
Circus floor hot dogs are the best. So yeah. But yeah, like the stuff that you have to do to become popular is all this, like, unless you're extraordinarily lucky. Like, I don't think it used to be this way. I think that it's changed recently.
I'm gonna keep these A's here.
Yeah, it's a good idea. You can come back and get them. Like, have you ever heard the term enshittification?
Yeah.
So, for you in the audience who are not familiar, that's cool. You could drop down there and get that flying thingy, or you could just
but I won't.
do good platforming. Hell yeah!
Oh, kicking clowns.
No, he's got so much A's. He's now legally classified as Canadian. Or
They can block.
Or from.
All right, now I'm
Oakland.
getting upset. Now I'm getting upset. Now I'm getting upset.
Run! Run!
No, I
you didn't run
can't.
enough. Whoa.
Oh.
I like how it slides back to the last checkpoint so you can just feel in your soul how much progress you just lost.
The soul crushing, yeah. Defeat
Like,
of
oh.
hey, idiot, this is what you didn't do.
Dude, this clown. So for you in the audience who are unfamiliar with the term, enshittification is the concept where... Oh, that could have been bad.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh wait, the game punishes me for having fun.
Enshittification is the concept where a service starts out cool. A service starts out by actually being valuable and then slowly becoming shittier because it makes them more money to be shitty. Wow, that's a hitbox.
This can't be real. I'm just riding this one. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I keep.
So basically, the process of enshittification comes in waves, right? Where it starts out being actually valuable, providing a valuable service to its users, and usually does it for free or for very low cost. It's not just commercialization, right? Because there's the first wave where they get the users, right, by being actually useful. Like, you think about Facebook, when it's hard to remember now, but Facebook actually started out being very useful. You know, it had there was the news feed. It was useful for connecting to your friends and family. It wasn't just spewing it wasn't just depending on the month spewing Nazi propaganda or like shutting down all dissenting voices, like, and nothing in between. You know, it started out being actually useful, and then the second phase is that they start selling out their users to businesses to basically use those businesses to make money back from their user base. And then the third phase is that they start selling out their business partners to claw back all of the value of the company for themselves, right? At which point, literally everybody on the platform, from the users to the partners to the advertisers, they're all getting fucked so that Facebook can make money, right? That's the end phase is that Facebook just sucks, but nobody can do anything about it, and they're kind of tied to the platform because it's like, well, what do I do now? My whole family is on Facebook, and if I stop using Facebook, I can't talk with my family anymore, right? So everybody kind of gets stuck. That's kind of where Twitter is right now, is that everybody knows that Twitter sucks, but, like, you know, I'm an artist, and I get all of my art attention on Twitter, and if I leave Twitter, that whole platform is now gone. So that's the enshittification process, right? So all that said, platforms like YouTube and Twitch have all undergone that process of enshittification, and they're all in late stage enshittification. Whereas when we started Controllertape, I think when we started Controllertape was still in the phase where it was actually useful to people. Like, you could, if you had good content, you could make a living on YouTube without having to chase this stupid algorithm garbage. Like, all you were looking for was views, really. Like, that was your goal, right? It wasn't about watch time. It wasn't about, you know, being ad-friendly, you know, any of that stupid garbage. It wasn't about having the right thumbnail. It was just, is your content getting views? YouTube will suggest it. And there you go, you're successful now. Beep, beep, beep.
Discord going through that. Telegram too? No.
I think Discord and Telegram both, I think Discord and Telegram are still at a point where, as long as they don't get a lot worse, I think they're still providing a valuable service, at least. Like, for example, I don't know if you guys remember Skype, but at the end of Skype's life, it was just this ad-ridden mess. And
oh, the kicking clown!
Discord still relies on a subscription model. So at the very least, you know, and if you subscribe, you do get value for that subscription. He covers his face with his wings. Yes. I really do like the sprite, the game graphics in this. I like that whoever did the sprite work completely ignored all the concept art. Like that.
I don't want your ball or your kicks.
Get your balls out of here.
All right, I'm just leaving.
Just leave. There's nothing over there that's worth it.
There's nothing for me here.
But anyway, so yeah, both YouTube and Twitch are in like late stage enshittification, and as a result of that, the process of becoming successful on those platforms isn't about having good content. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but some of the most successful channels on YouTube are kind of actual garbage. And it's not because they have good content, it's because they're willing to play the YouTube game. They're willing to play the game where they cheese the system. You know, and I'm not talking like, oh, I don't like PewDiePie, right? Like, I don't particularly like his stuff, but I think it's good stuff. It's just not my thing, you know. Like I don't like the show Reboot, but you know, a lot of people do, and you can tell that love went into it and effort went into it, and it's just not my thing. What I'm talking about is those things like Spider-Man Elsa. You remember those?
Yeah, they're great.
So, oh, you have to like pop those bubbles to get through?
I guess so. But now I can't go too high because.
Be careful.
So for those who didn't see the
higher.
first time, if you go too higher in this game, it just kills you.
Yeah.
You just die.
Like, not like, oops, I accidentally hit spikes. If you go off the screen too high, you're dead. Also, are you using the joystick?
Yes.
Try the D-pad? I know it's in an awkward place, but it might give you a little more precise control. It's one of the reasons I was saying, like, if we're gonna do this more often, we need to get you a PlayStation 4 controller, because the D-pad is in a much comfier place.
Actually, I have a...
I have... Sadness.
Oh? Yeah. You know what? Just another... yeah, just don't want to deal with it.
Wee.
Woo!
Alright, one of those sections that's only here because it's nifty. Like, there's no challenge here. This is just, oh, this is cool. What the... Who... Your princess is in
Ariel,
another castle.
were you not paying attention?
Wait, is there a key? Do you have to find a key?
Yes.
Is there a key hidden around here?
Did you read the...
No. No, you're doing a little tightrope walk.
Yeah,
Dude,
alright,
the
that's
graphics
cute.
in this are good. I like a lot of thought went into like the design of this. Which I guess makes sense if they were trying to design like a mascot game. Is you would want the mascot to be really appealing. And you're gonna get that through like look and feel. And
not through gameplay, I can tell you that.
so Aiden, you are correct. Like if you look, you know something that I bring up in the video essay notes is that like we got started. Our first video went up in May of 2014. Both Markiplier and the Game Grumps started just 2 years before that in 2012. And Markiplier, like Five Nights at Freddy's, is the game that kind of blew up Markiplier. Like he was a decent size before that, but he exploded when he played Five Nights at Freddy's. Like a lot of YouTubers got their big start because of FNAF. It was like Minecraft before that and FNAF. Right? Those were kind of the big ones that launched a lot of YouTube channels. So Markiplier actually didn't start playing FNAF until August of 2014, which was like a few months after we got started. So like, we started our channel in the heyday of Let's Plays. And I honestly think if we'd been able, because we were like, you know, these Let's Play things seem popular, people like them, and we could do these like animated faces. That's kind of unique. That would bring something cool to this space. And I still get comments from people saying like, yeah, that was really cool. We missed that. And the main issue was just it took so much time to make.
Gosh.
Oh yeah, Slender too.
Slender. Oh yeah.
So, so yeah, like I still get comments from people saying like, yeah, that was really cool. I missed those. It just they took so long to make. It was like 40 to 50 hours per video, doing the little animation things. Did you just fall through the floor?
Kidding me?
What is this garbage?
No, there's a secret down there that I was trying to wrap my head around.
That I don't like. I've always preferred like I feel like secrets in games should be telegraphed. Like there should be like little hints that like this is a see-through platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's so annoying. The good news is I found out. More clowns!
Clown,
More clowns!
clown, kill clown. So like,
Oh,
it looks like
they're
you have to slide into them. You can't bonk on the top of them. It looks like
Yeah,
weird.
I think so.
So like, it was just too much for us to do, and with Let's Play channels at the time, like, you wanted to get out, you know, as much content as you could, because at the time it was really about views, and to get the most views, you wanted to be putting out more videos, right?
Who's got a small brain now?
So we just couldn't put out videos fast, and it was so.
No. No.
Oh wait. Oh, there was a. Oops. Oh no.
Oh no.
God damn it, man. It's just gonna be this song for the rest of our lives.
Not even that. I have to go back to Act 1.
So.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'll suffer in silence here. Go ahead.
But I really do feel like if we'd been able to keep up with that and keep doing it, by now we'd probably be fairly popular. Because I think, like, we did get decent growth in that first period when we were doing stuff. Poorly synced honky tonk piano.
So. Whoa.
Because I do think that we brought something unique to the platform that people seem to really like. But you know, and I still go back and watch those, and I feel like they've aged really well. Like, I still have fun watching the old ones, you know, every now and then. Like, you know, with a lot of content, you look back at your old stuff and it's like the cringiest cring. But I look back at that and, you know, like, you know, it was still like primitive hardware and recording equipment and setups and stuff, but I think it's still funny for the most part. You know, and enjoyable to watch. But you know, because it took so much work, the channel just kind of started to languish, and then I had to move out of the house. I had to move to Binghamton to be closer to the kids, and that pretty much effectively killed the channel. And then when I moved back in with the family, that in late 2016, that was when Panda and I were like, you know what, we'd like CT to still be a thing. So, you know, when that happened, Twitch was kind of starting to get big, right? So we were like, you know what?
Early stages. Actually, wait, when did you guys start streaming on Twitch?
I believe we started streaming on Twitch in early 2017. Early to mid 2017. So like 6 years ago-ish. So, you know, we started streaming on Twitch, and we had pretty good growth in the first year. We got like 800 followers in the first year, which was pretty solid for a brand new channel. And then after that first year, like nothing. It's been like 6 years, and how many followers do we have on Twitch? Like, I think we're still less than 1,000. I don't know. Maybe if we are over 1,000, it's like just. So like first year, like 800 followers. Next 5 years, a couple hundred. Jeez. Firestone
The audience is so scary in the first level.
They are. They're like, Braxton brought up, they look like Redeads from Zelda.
Oh, they do.
They even have like
so
the
an
glowing
audience
eyes.
of Redeads.
Dude,
right,
the Gibdos that they added in Tears of the Kingdom, man. Those dudes are spooky. I love their design. They're like halfway between. They're like halfway between like zombies and bugs. They're cool. I love them. Like solid stuff. So anyway. So, and I think unlike you.
Oh, I
there
did
it
it
is
again.
See, you're like, I did it again. I don't think you did that. The game did that. The game fucked you. That wasn't you.
But this is such a weird little offshoot. Like, the key has to be over here, right? What is this cannon exist for?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna do it full.
Doesn't matter.
It's up there!
There's
Oh my
spikes.
gosh, it's up there!
So you have to like push the cannon over.
Oh, I'm so upset. Yes, I have to push the cannon.
Okay.
I'm so upset. Upset, dumb.
Oh yeah, on my Arcworks Twitch. You remember when there was the bot epidemic, where people were being like hate raided, right? Oh, it's so much bullshit. Like, remember those hate raids a couple years back? Where it's like, you know, like LGBT streamers and minority streamers were being blasted with like bot-driven hate raids. What a limp dick cannon.
I know. Well, it gets faster. Oh. Like, the more you... in extra life. Ooh. At least I got a guitar riff when I get an extra life.
The harder you try, the harder you fall. The lesson is, never try.
Upset pupset.
But yeah, during those hate raids, my Artworks channel, I was doing an art stream, and I got a hate raid where they bot raided me with like I think it was like 50 followers, 100, somewhere between like 50 and 100 bot followers who were all like, you know, horribly racist names that I ended up banning. One, you know, like I had to go find a tool so that I could mass ban them. But they, having all those followers, kicked me over into affiliate status. So I was like, oh hey, these bots raided me to try to fuck with me, and all they did was they made me an affiliate. What a bunch of morons. Woohoo! On the main CT switch, no, we got the main CT switch. We got there legitimately. We were actually when they started rolling out the new affiliate program, we were one of the first channels who got it. We were in the initial rollout.
Oh, it's so fast.
So
my attacks are so slow. Oh.
And the reason why we were in the first was because among Twitch streamers, we were actually one of the highest producers. No!
Guys.
Why?
Oh, why? Find star P.
So, but yeah. So CT, we got there legitimately. Not too late to change games. No, that's not how we roll. If we were gonna change games, we'd change games to the sequel. It's Aero the Acro-Bat night.
Whether you like it or not.
We are trying to answer an important scientific question tonight, which is, are there any games in which bats aren't the worst? And so far the answer is no. Because, like, this dude looks kind of cool, but he controls, like, absolute ass cheese. So, I came for the bat. Change it, I get the gat.
There's just, like, there's still so many things in this game that I'm just upset by. The fact that shooting above the level kills you is just so crushing.
Seriously. It makes these cannons just terrifying.
Yeah.
This game this game feels bad to watch. Does it feel bad to play?
Yeah, it's like I want to have fun, but the game doesn't want me to have fun.
Like, you have to try hard to find the fun in here. Hey, Cobalt, welcome.
Cobalt.
Good to see you.
Welcome in, Cobalt.
Hold on. I want to check something.
You're just in time to see the first level.
Oop. Dude, our chat rate is so high. Our chat rate is 5. It's usually like 1 or 2. Oh, this is great. Anywho, so yeah, so all this to say, YouTube, I will say that YouTube has been putting our content in front of more people than Twitch does. Twitch does not help small streamers at all. YouTube at least gives some support to smaller channels by just recommending them. Like, I found out our last VOD has been getting put in front of AVGN content. Like, you know, when you finish watching Angry Video Game Nerd videos, it's recommending us.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. So, like, YouTube does actually help smaller channels to get exposure. But you still have to play the algorithm. Like, for example, when I do the video essay, the thumbnail that I'm going to put up is going to be my face. It's going to be like my face, you know, doing the sad Linus face, and I guarantee you it will get the most views of any video we've put up in recent memory. Because
Just like a clown, it would probably get even more arc.
no.
Sad clown. Go for the
Just
full
got
limit.
notifications for your vids. Like, and I'll post the stats to prove it. I'll post that, you know. All right, here we go. It was like, wait a minute.
Improving?
Hey, improvement.
Hello?
See, you just have to play it long enough for your body to be like, okay, I know how to play shitty games now.
Tell me you're proud of me. Tell me you're proud of me. I need to hear it, please.
I am proud of you. You've
Thank
done
you.
well. You got that in one try. You didn't even have to lose like 2 lives to get it.
Now calling me your little
Don't
pro
forget to hit
gamer.
the checkpoint. Because
Oh,
now
thank
you go back to there.
I was cocky. I was getting conceited. I didn't need it.
It's all about survival instincts. Don't get those A's. Save them.
Yeah. Hey,
We're learning. We're learning.
We're
Don't-
learning.
You almost got the A again. I was gonna be really upset.
I've learned nothing.
Clearly. Been seeing that YouTube is outright blocking accounts if it detects you have an ad blocker now. I mean, maybe. I think it really depends on the ad blocker, because I've seen people saying like their ad blockers don't work anymore. I've used uBlock Origin for a long time, and it really seems to do the trick. There's also like Improved YouTube or something is an extension that adds a bunch of functionality to YouTube that I believe. Careful. I think this is one of the ones where it will launch you off this. Oh no, never mind. There's like an Improved YouTube. I'll post a link to it in the not sponsored channel later tonight. Oh yeah, you have ammo.
Are you kidding me?
Did you forget
They
about
dodge? He jumped. Or maybe
That's-
he's just having fun on the trampoline. I also
Maybe.
have fun on the trampoline, so maybe.
the ammo? All right, you can do it. I believe in you.
That's
Just
a
be careful.
bad guess.
You only have 1 hit.
That's a bad bet to make. I
Um,
appreciate the help.
although you do have a lot of lives.
I do.
I mean, but here, the thing is, like, they're testing those. It's a war of attrition. It's gonna work for, like, here we go. Get the key, get the
It's
lady.
happening. It's happening.
The health indicator is the A's in the bottom left of the screen.
Hi,
Right
friend.
over here.
Hi, Pepper.
Yay!
We did it.
Was
We
she cute?
saved the day.
I didn't see. Was she cute?
Guess you'll have to find out after
just-
I'm done moonwalking.
I just want to know if she was worth saving.
Wow.
No, come on. I wanted that to be the
15
end.
platforms.
Whoa, new music.
Ooh.
All right, I'm down with this. This is a jam.
Oh, now we get to figure out.
This is-
Oh no, it's a folly level. Oh, I missed all the.
This is giving me this is giving me like Rescue Rangers NES vibes.
Oh.
Yeah. What is this, Kirby's Dream Land? Listen, if it's fucking the goddamn chat box, I hate it. I hate it so much.
It just spews. Blah.
It's so
Ooh, a thing.
useless. Streamlabs says they're working on it, and at this point, I'm pretty sure that it's not something they can ever fix. YouTube is just determined to ruin it. So, anywho. Now, at least on our YouTube channel, we don't monetize our videos. Currently, we can't because we're not partnered, but we never will. So, unless we're forced to put an ad on the channel because we get, like, monetized. Like, sometimes, if you have, like, a copyrighted content, right, and you get content ID'd, they'll let you leave the content up, they'll just monetize it. And if that happens, it forces us to put an ad on the channel. And when that happens, we just kind of decide, like, I generally lean towards just taking that content down. Or like if it's a produced video and not a VOD, you know, pulling it down and being like, okay, change that so that it's not it doesn't have that anymore, and re-upload it without it, because I really don't want ads on this channel. There are pros and cons. There's some stuff about streaming on YouTube that I really like. What's going on? Are you pausing?
I'm pausing the game.
Okay.
Can I say, as a game, this is the same Bubsy syndrome here. Look at what I'm dealing with right now. As a game that loves to put spikes in places, put enemies in places, what am I supposed to do right now?
Yeah, like it's just a blind faith now. Do you go up? Do you go down?
There's a slight guide of that lollipop down there, but I don't know.
I don't trust that lollipop at all.
I'm trusting the lollipop. Okay.
Is it
trusting the lollipop? Oh, into a pool.
Oh, you're doing like a little backstroke. That's adorable.
Right.
God,
back to fun. Back to fun. Okay.
The visuals are the best part about this game.
Die. And if I go back that way, I can't come back here. But I can go back in the pool.
You're probably wondering what led me to this moment. There's some stuff about streaming on Twitch that I really like, that I think is a new kind of enemy.
That I really feel bad. Is that the elephant that was pranked in the plot of the game?
Maybe. Oh, I've completely forgotten the plot of the game already.
A rich kid went to a circus and played a prank that almost killed a lion. And then he grew up, and 20 years later became a industrialist owner of the circus and held everyone captive. So these are all people trying to keep the industrial... Ooh, I can grab it!
Aiden wants to know where he's pulling the water from to spit it while doing that backstroke. Which is a good question, because he never dunked his head under the water. He must have, like, a siphon in his ears.
Ooh! Alright.
Neat.
This is neat.
I feel like there's a lot of good ideas that are just poorly implemented.
That's what Bubsy is.
Okay, really?
Right?
I guess.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to be unfairly shitty to Bubsy, but I'm.
Oh, okay.
Like, Bubsy has fucking fall damage. That's not a good idea in any platformer. Like,
you know, it's a bobcat. That's really the core concept. Bobcat. Okay. Oh my gosh. Why were you born just to suffer?
Take not the blame of Bubsy in vain. So, yeah, like, for example, one of the things you can do on YouTube that you can't do on Twitch that I really like is you can go live on YouTube without, like, I can start streaming to YouTube without actually going live, so I can get a preview of what my stream looks like to the viewer before I go live. That's really nice for doing pre-flight checks. Twitch doesn't let you do that. As soon as you hit go live, you're live on Twitch. So I really like that about YouTube. But there are some things about streaming on YouTube that when we first started, I thought were one way, and they're not, because YouTube does a really poor job of communicating some things. Like, for example, I can stream to YouTube at any bit rate I want, and YouTube will re-encode it. And with Twitch, if you stream it, like, Twitch does not like it if you do that at all. But what I thought happens when you do that is that it's being re-encoded on the fly for the viewers, but on the back end, what you're putting up there is the high bit rate stuff. So like right now, we're streaming at 16 megabits per second, right?
Oh my gosh, guys. This is as frustrating as it looks. I want to let you know.
So yeah, right now we are streaming, we're sending 16 megabits per second content, which is like recommended content for like uploaded videos, right? But what you're getting is a re-encoded... Jesus. What you're getting is a re-encoded lower bitrate stream. But what I was under the impression of was that the VODs for the stream will be the higher bitrate. Jesus.
Oh, please don't do this. Please don't. You can't do this to me.
Oh my God. Christ.
Oh, my life is suffering.
Kota is arms wings.
Arms wing.
You know what though? At least the music isn't FM synths. I can't imagine this music in FM synth. Oh. Back to Firelink. I understood that reference. So yeah, so I was under the impression that the VOD would be at 16 megabits per second, you know, would be good and high quality because that's what we're streaming. But no, the VOD it saves is the re-encoded bitrate, which is not great because the bitrate that YouTube uses for, the bitrate that YouTube re-encodes for, what the hell?
Yeah, the hitbox is brutal.
The bitrate that YouTube re-encodes to for low latency mode is pretty low. And I don't think it does a very good job of doing the re-encoding. It would probably be better if we just streamed at a lower bitrate, if we wanted to get the stream quality to look better. So, yeah, so that benefit doesn't really exist. So here's the thing.
Well then. Well then. I was impatient there.
The shit that we would have to do to properly grow our channel isn't content related. It has nothing to do with how good our content is. It has, you know, it's like, it doesn't, like, it used to be like, you know, make a good thumbnail, have a good title, that kind of stuff, and even that doesn't have a whole lot of impact anymore. It's this stupid game of chasing the algorithm and schmoozing and networking. Like, if you're on YouTube, it's all about chasing the algorithm. If you're on Twitch, it's all about networking. And you gotta be crazy networking. Like, the whole idea of, like, there's this myth that, like, if you can get people to raid you, it will help your channel grow. Or, you know, if you raid other people, it'll help your channel grow. And it really doesn't. It's this crazy networking game and word-of-mouth game, and it's just... that act-complete animation is so cute. I like it. Yeah, I'm not really impressed with YouTube's chat functionality for streaming. So, I think chat is probably the worst part of the YouTube streaming experience, honestly.
Why do they defend themselves? I hate this.
Yeah.
On the record, I hate this.
So, like... But, there's another aspect to the... why we're never going to be successful. Dude, that was perfect. Well done.
You're perfect.
That was less than perfect. But at least you kept the key. Deathwarp, baby, let's go.
Yeah, as a speedrun strategy, I don't wanna brag or boast about it or anything, but as a speedrun strat to get the level done sooner.
So you brag and you boast,
like
man. You got the most, man. You make more deliveries than the postman.
I was gonna say, I like your reactions are so low latency. You immediately tell me when I mess up.
Yeah.
I like that. Like, I almost got that. Ah!
Like, this legitimately works pretty well. The net play is pretty... Net play in this is really solid.
Actually, I was gonna say that. 1, and then 2... You were talking about, like, you were getting a little serious stuff. In my mind, I was, like, just thinking every time, like, you get one of the A's on the board, it's like, ah! Ah!
Oh!
But that was my thought when you were like, let's get serious now. I'm like, all right, well, I'm not gonna say that right now.
So, this is, let's say, I'm gonna get real serious, and it's more of a... one of the reasons why we're never gonna be popular is a little, I'm not particularly interested in success in the traditional, like, capitalist, neoliberalist sense, where it's like, you know, where you're successful because you have money, right? Like, I don't have any interest in that. I have zero interest in, like, wealth or fame or power or anything like that. Like, the closest thing I have to interest in that is that I believe that I have a positive influence on people, and I would like to see, and I would like to be able to bring that positivity to as many people as I can. But it's not because I want people to, like, see me on the street and be like, whoa, it's Ark, I want to get a autograph. You know, that I don't care about, you know. You know, I just, you know, if I can have a positive influence on people's lives. Oh,
hi, friend.
They are kind of cute. All right, I'm into it. They got kind of a goth vibe, but.
Butt friend.
Butt friend.
Butt friend.
Leave a comment below if you have butt friends.
How many butt friends do you have?
Tell us how many butt friends you have.
5, 15 star platform.
And tell us what makes them a butt friend without getting yourself banned. So, yay, we got the good music back. Yay!
Woo! You have 3 lives of it left.
So, like, yeah, like, because, I mean, yeah, I don't have any interest in that, because the only thing that I would like financially is to be comfortable, you know? But like in terms of like success, like your traditional, I don't have any interest because, I mean, I'm a Marxist. I mean, that's the way it is, and because of that, I don't have any interest in playing this stupid game that pursues something that, like, putting all this stupid work in. And it's not, and again, it's not that I don't want to do work for the channel. I've done a lot of work. You know, people who've been with this channel for a long time know how much work I've put into the channel. All the music that we use, I wrote. You know, all the overlays that we've used over the years. Like, this overlay that you're seeing right now, you know, I programmed that from scratch. It runs on a web server over there. All the, like, bit trackers and subscriber thanks and intros and outros, I've designed all of those from scratch. You know, for a good couple years there, towards the beginning of the stream, we did 4 streams a week, every single week. And we didn't miss a week for, like, the first couple of years. Like, we would sometimes have to reschedule streams, but we were solid. Like, we're willing to put in the work for making good content. What we're not willing to put in the work for is this stupid schmoozy networking, you know, like, crapola. And I don't want to play that game because it's just deeply unpleasant, it's insincere, it's disingenuous, and I don't want to have to be something that I'm not, so that I can have a type of success that I don't care about.
I define success by being able to grab these swinging balls.
Well, keep trying. I believe in you. At least it's not like dumping you on spikes right now.
Yeah. This is my training ground. This is where my montage takes
Like,
place.
if you jump off of that and hold left, you do go left. And it looks, the timing seems like synced up. Those purple and green poles make you think they taste like watermelon.
They do? 100%.
So like, so here's why we switched over to YouTube, right? Twitch was not helping us grow at all, and that's still the case. I don't believe that Twitch still does anything to help smaller streamers. If you want to grow on Twitch, you still have to word of mouth, or you have to play popular games that, like, lots of people are watching, to get people into your stream. Maybe you might grow by making some, like, connections with bigger streamers, but I really think that doesn't really have much of an impact because, like, if we stream at the same time as Blue Zest, we're competing for his viewers, right? Like, they're not going to watch both of our streams. They're going to watch Blue Zest, and we're not going to get those viewers. And the thing is, as much as Blue Zest is a friend of the channel, which I do consider him a friend of the channel, like, we've hung out, he's a cool guy, he likes our content, but he's not going to...
singing.
Yeah, but he's not going to sacrifice... He makes a living on Twitch. He's not going to sacrifice the viewers that help him to make a living to help us grow, right? That would be bad for his channel. And I don't blame him for that. Like, if he's making a living, he's got to do what he's got to do. So, like, the way to grow on Twitch is to find that audience, and that's a game of networking and schmoozing, basically. Like,
I value my success from how many balls I've handled. That is actually, yeah, that's... Ooh, double! I got a double.
Yo, let's go.
Probably never again. Hey!
We did it! Hey!
We did it! Wrap it up, shut the game down, shut the stream down, shoot the confetti.
Hey, Bark Shark, welcome.
Bork, bork.
Welcome
bork,
to
bork,
the
bark,
stream.
shark.
So that was one of the reasons, that was one of the big reasons, one of the primary reasons we left Twitch, is that Twitch does not do anything at all to support smaller streamers. It's really up to you to do that. Spleesh.
Sploosh.
Yeah, see, he never puts his head underwater. The water's got to be coming from somewhere. So either that's just hyperactive spit glands, or he's got like a siphon somewhere on his back, or like in his ears or something.
Forgive me my curiosity.
Oh.
Oh, it is right back here. All right. Like I said, this is my training montage.
Wait, you didn't get any points for those. So you've been through those already.
No. Maybe. Shut up. Shut up. That's why.
Oh no!
Oh!
Okay, instant death. Don't touch the fire.
I was trying to, because I think if I go down here and push this over here, I can get cool stuff.
Okay, maybe.
Boom.
Nope. Can't get high enough.
Yeah. But it looks like there's goodies up there. Maybe just not for me here. Okay.
Come hang out with me at my place. I'll get you high enough.
Oh.
Real talk. I'm looking into the possibility of like microdosing. Which, if you're not familiar, is basically it's basically psychedelics, like taking. See, we're back here again.
Now I know. I knew exactly where it was.
Um.
Oh gosh.
So.
Oh gosh.
I'm looking into the possibility of microdosing, and because it seems really interesting. There's a lot of research coming back into psychedelics finally, and did not expect to hear about microdosing in this stream. But it's a lot of recent research show that it has positive mental health benefits, which is like really important. Like, if it helps, for example, if it helps me, my son has the same condition that I do, and it might help him. So, you know, not saying that I would be giving it to him now. He's still, he's 14. I would not give it to him until he's, an adult. But it would be nice if I could tell him when he gets to an age when that's possible for him. If I could be like, yes, this has worked for me. You might want to try this. So the way I see this is me experimenting with something that may help him and being able to have that experience so he doesn't have to experiment. You know what I mean? Like, I've gone through it and I've been like, oh yeah, this really worked for me. It might be worth a try for you. I will help to supervise you if you want to try it, right? Because I know what I kind of went through. I know what happens when you eat the whole chocolate bar, right? Or at least I have a good idea of what happens. So, like, if you want to try eating the whole chocolate bar. Oh no! Cobalt stayed up too late. Colin's sick.
No! Good night, Cobalt.
Use your mini limited vacation days so that you can stay in stream. No. Go get some sleep. Thank you for coming. Yeah, exactly, Aiden. Like, so that's the way I feel.
Fancy job.
That's the way I feel. It's like I can't fuck up my life any worse than it already is. So, I'll risk that so that he doesn't have to. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. I like the way it's the one I've been looking into is Schedule 35. Where they have things like teas and like shroom infused chocolate bars, like that kind of thing. Powerstone says stepmom got him CBD gummies last year and it was way too much. Yeah, you know what's weird? THC does wonders for me. CBD gets me super depressed. Huh. Like, I crash real hard, but like THC, if I smoke a bowl, it, like, the way I describe it is like, the way I describe it is like, you know how sometimes your computer just gets really pissed off and absolutely hangs, and you have to hold down the power button for a while to hard reset it?
Yeah.
That's what THC does to me. I'll smoke a bowl and it will just shut me down for a day, and I will be completely non-functional, and then now I'm just at neutral again. So if I'm having a bad manic or depressive phase, I can just smoke a bowl, and a day later I'm reset. I'm back to normal, right? It works wonders. CBD just crashes me into a depressive phase, and I don't know why.
Oh.
Aiden says weed makes them physically sick. Yeah, it's different for everybody, you know? Oh no.
Yep, this is
So... So yeah, so I'm looking into it. I'm looking into microdosing and even maybe macrodosing, just for fun sometime.
Oh my god.
I like the way like if you get the starter pack, they're like the microdosing will help you get started. You know, feeling the beneficial effects of mild psychedelics, and the chocolate bar might help you discover the meaning of life. Like, oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Well done.
Yeah, but now I need to...
Oh, I thought you saved yourself, and I was about to be like, hey, good job, but then you didn't.
Yeah, you can hover for a second.
So
it's just like, it's magnetic in a weird way.
Yeah, like it seems like you snap to it, kind of, and then you go to do the next one, and you don't snap to it in the same way. Good job, Dead. All right.
Got the cheese.
Hey.
Oh. Died to a clown.
There's no rhyme or reason to when or how you defeat them. Okay, no, you got it. Just go. You got it. Go.
But that's the same Bubsy issue, is that they appear too quick that you can't react.
I feel like maybe your goal here should be not killing them so much and just get past.
Arc, they're clowns.
I know, but like, this might be one of those live and let live situations.
No, it's not. No, there's nothing to learn from clowns.
I do not like this sound effect.
Street.
It sounds like I'm inside somebody's throat as they swallow. I do not like it.
Oh, what a bad way to describe it.
I don't like it, please.
That was like a muffled fart.
Streaming on YouTube is best because I like their mouse emoji. No, no Vor stream. No, get out of here. Get banned. Panda isn't here, so I can ban whoever I want. I can do the comedy bans now, and you can't stop me. So where was I? Oh, right. So like one of the main reasons we went to YouTube is because I legitimately think that YouTube does do a better job of supporting smaller streamers. Like our subscriber count has been going up. Like since we started streaming on YouTubers, we are getting more subscribers consistently. Like our subscriber count is not going down. So that technically is growth. It's small growth, but it's growth, right? And while we do sometimes get followers on Twitch, followers is not a good metric for growth on Twitch. Because, like, you know, everybody will follow you on Twitch, right? But that doesn't mean that they're coming back and watching you. It just means that one day they watched your stream and they were like, nah, this is pretty cool, and they followed you, and that's it. That's all that means, is that one day somebody watched you and thought, this is neat, and that's it. So that was like the primary reason why that was the primary reason we went to YouTube. Wow. Seriously? Okay, the good way to do that in the game development would have been to make it so that you're like in attack mode coming out of that cannon. right? So if you hit
Yeah.
stuff, because you don't have any control coming out of cannon, do you? Do you just go straight up?
You just go straight up.
So,
And
like-
I can't see what's above me.
Yeah. So once you come out of that cannon, you're just
Right? Yep.
like,
Oh,
oh, okay, cool.
bubble.
This game is cheap. Cheap is a good. I haven't described a game as cheap in a while,
Cheap, 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 cheap.
but
cheap.
this really is. It's just like, aha! Bet you didn't see that one coming, jerk. Like, why
the
are you being mean to
home
me?
improvement game.
Why do you?
You're like you never told me how the mechanics of this, how this world works. Okay. Ooh,
You know what?
okay.
You know what the best definition I've heard of for cheap is?
No!
No! The best definition for cheap is when a game doesn't want you to play it. It's like...
Trap yourselves in, boys. Oh my.
Man. I'm gonna go
gosh.
grab my tea bottle real quick. Hang on.
I'm gonna start a drinking habit. Back to Firelink. Here we go, speed run. Clown 1, boom, Clown 2. Ooh, a little early. Let out pray. Kill the second clown. Scoop the hoop.
Alright, I'm back. I got some pretzels and peanut butter too, because I'm hungry.
Good.
I make a really good peanut butter dip for pretzels where it's like, it's just peanut butter and brown sugar. It's really good.
Brown sugar?
Mm-hmm.
The
warmth of
hitboxes.
The warmth
They're
of
also
the brown
really
sugar.
weird. Go ahead.
The warmth of this, the warmth of the brown sugar really complements the peanut butter. I feel like white sugar would be a little too, bright. I don't know. Dude, I use brown sugar in so many things. Like, when I make coffee, I don't really use flavored creamers anymore. I just use cream and I just use half and half and brown sugar. It's perfect.
Nothing tastes sweet after Aero Acro-Bat. everything has lost its sweetness.
So yeah, so that was the main reason we switched over to YouTube, but there was also some other reasons, like there was the tech reasons, like that we could stream at higher bit rates, which I was excited about until I found out how that actually works, that YouTube does not communicate very well. Because I was like, oh yeah, then we wouldn't have to like record our VODs, right? And our VODs would just go straight onto YouTube. Which they do, but one, the VOD that gets saved on YouTube is the re-encoded and shitified VOD. And two, the VODs get stuck over in the live tab. You know how many people use the live tab? Exactly none. Nobody goes over to the live tab. So,
Live and let live. Oh!
yeah. The stream tonight has been oddly cozy.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I
I don't
can
know
make
why
it more hostile if you want.
Yeah. I don't know why I've been holding back cursing.
I don't know. Why are you doing that?
I don't know.
This isn't your channel. This is Controllertape.
I know. I do also have a niece, so I'm used to like dialing back curses.
Yeah, I'm like, I find that years of living with Baptists have kind of trained me to know how to flip on and off my blue comedy pretty easily. Like, it's really not, I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's hard for me, I've gotten in the habit of swearing, and I'm like, I've just, for so many years, have had to just turn it on and off at a moment's notice, that I can just be like, oh, I'm not swearing now. Like, it really would not be hard for me to do a curse-free stream if I wanted to. Like, it's not hard at all for me to turn that off. Kota
It's
won't
hard
say
for me to
things
turn
like
this clown off.
Kota won't say things like heck and darn.
And-
Meanwhile, he's on a stream where like
Damn.
I've been watching a lot of like Australian. No.
That was a genuine primal release.
Like you heard that from the gut.
Yeah.
In linguistics, we call this code shifting. Interesting. Squeak you, pal. I like it.
Squeak you. Oh. What kind of game would punish you for not using the full cannon?
I don't know. I guess Kirby kind of does. Like, if you like Kirby's Adventure at the end of the stage, like, no, if you do that maximum, you win. What am I? What am I thinking of? I don't know. I'm thinking of something.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
You use cheese and rice, Aiden. If you're gonna go to Bible camp, use cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice.
If you use cheese and Christ, you'll still get in trouble. But yeah, he's like, oh, I gotta get out of this thing where it's like I can swear on this channel. Meanwhile, I'm like, I've started watching a lot of like, I've started watching a couple of Australian channels, and it's like, oh right, cunt is the thing you can just say. Like, it's funny to me how that's still, like, in America, that's still one of the, like, harder swear words. In Australia, it's just, like, something they call their friends.
Yeah.
Like, what a cunt. It's like, okay. Fucking cunt.
Alright, 1A.
Um,
Clown here. The projectiles are so dumb and bad.
Crane's like, yup. Crane's
No!
our man down under. So...
I remember what joy feels like. It was a distant day. It was such a long time ago, but I vaguely remember what joy feels like.
Like, would you say this is rapidly barreling towards Bubsy territory? I think if you slide into him from the front, maybe you'll get him.
I think I have to like catch him off guard because he has a front defense. That was like there's been so many things in this game I just wouldn't expect would thwart me. Like there's a no fun policy at a certain point.
It really does feel like it's trying really hard to take all the things that seem like they'd be fun about the game and thwart them.
Like running fast. Like you can run fast, but the enemies are everywhere and you get punished really quickly. So
okay.
like, you don't want to run fast.
Yeah, like perfect example of where this game seems to be using design in a way that deliberately thwarts what's fun is like it wants you to go fast, right? But the camera lags behind you, so it makes it harder to see what's in front of you. Whereas, like...
Sorry, Toots, I don't got time. I'm on to Act 3.
Like, if you wanted a game where you're trying to go fast, the camera should go ahead of you, right?
Yeah.
Like, it should realize, like, oh, you're running fast going right. Your character should be on, like, the left of the screen, so you can see really far ahead of where you're going. Yay! The good music.
Music change. All the hot dogs.
Oh, you
Stuffed
missed
in
one,
hot
though.
dogs. Oh.
God, now I want to go, like, the pumpkin pantry and get, like, some shitty gas station beef dogs. I like those. Let's just appreciate that for a second. Let's just appreciate the one good thing about this game so far, which is the graphics.
There's just like, there's so many weird things about this game.
You know in Game Dev Tycoon, where you can, in Game Dev Tycoon, where you have like limited resources and you have to move like the bars up and down, right? You'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna focus on this. The game devs of this took like cranked the graphics all the way up, and everything else is like nothing.
Question: why, if you're having a carnival circus themed world, would you make brown tan balloons?
That's a good question.
Like, why? I kept looking at it. I'm like, like gold? I don't.
Remember in the last game how I said like the background, it was like evidence of good game design because like the
Yep.
background was like kind of washed out, so you could tell. Never mind.
Take it back.
I take it back.
Take back one of your 2 gold stars.
Aiden says they're yellow. I can't chime in on this. I'm colorblind.
Are they yellow? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ah, it's so scary. Jeez.
This would be my training part. There's like... dumb.
Okay, so let's get to the meat of this discussion. Why it's important. I've been doing soul searching, and I've kind of come to the conclusion that it is pointless to worry about growth anymore. Like, I wanted to give it a try. You know, I wanted to be like, you know, let's go for it, right? Like, let's give it a good old college try. And I think I've realized that I don't want to do the shitty business crap that you have to do to become a huge channel, right? Like, not the hard work of making content. I'm talking about like the marketing nonsense, you know, that shit. Where it has nothing to do with making good content. It's just about,
Yeah.
you know, it's just about, like, have you noticed, keep an eye on channels if you haven't noticed this, right? But look at, when you see somebody post a new video, right, in your subscription feed, grab a screenshot of that. And then later, I will bet you, like, you know, a few days later, that thumbnail will change. And the title of the video may change too. Because now, it's not good enough to do a good thumbnail. You have to be like, oh, this thumbnail isn't working, put up a different one. I've heard a couple of channels say that they make 3 or 4 thumbnails for every video, so that if one doesn't work, they can just slap a different one up there.
Okay, hold on. Can we pause that for a sec?
Yes.
Not only did I not kill the guy on that, I grabbed it while he was on it.
Yeah, I saw that. Dude, these pretzels are so good. Got some
You know, it's not
Snyder's.
good.
They're like Snyder's of Hanover waffle pretzels.
Oh, they're good.
They're so good for like scooping. It hurts so much. Every time I feel bad, and I'm not even the one playing.
Good news. I also feel bad. You can commiserate properly.
Like, I think it was Veritasium that made me realize that, like, did a whole video on that thing. And then I started seeing it everywhere.
Aero Acro-Bat platforming.
Yes.
I would love if they come like out of left pocket. It's just like
That's what happened to YouTube, is Aero the Acro-Bat platforming.
Yeah.
That's why it's so garbage now. So yeah, like, I don't want to do that shit. It's so much work that has nothing to do with making stuff. Like, you know, I kind of run into that issue as an artist, honestly. Where, like, you know, to be a successful, independent illustrator, you have to be, like, posting on social media and, you know, and doing all this advertising, and it's just awful. And I hate it because it's, like I said, it's disingenuous, it's insincere, it's not the real me, you know? It's me pretending. You know what it is? It's that you have to pretend to be successful before you can be successful. And it's just garbage, and I hate it, and I don't want to do it anymore. You know, some of those faces in the audience, that whole audience is terrifying. Some of those legit look like...
Oh, look at that person laughing.
You know when you're playing Five Nights at Freddy's and it does the, like, graphics for, like, the mini games in between where, like, it does the lore? Some of those dudes look like those. Some of those look like they absolutely fit into those mini games.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Dress for the job you want is nude. I mean... you know what they say? If you're naked all the time, they'll only let you be in places you want to be.
Why?
So.
Why? Oh my gosh! The bounce is so...
It's so weird.
The hitboxes are so janky in this game.
Like, I guarantee you that it looks like Kota is just bad at the game, and if you were to play this, you would also be terrible.
That's giving me a lot of credit that I probably don't fully deserve.
No, what I'm saying is, like, it looks like he's bad. Like, it's like, because I know, I'm looking at this, and my head is saying, wow, he's just really bad at this game. I'll bet you if I played it, I could do better. And I know in my heart that that is bullshit. That if I sat down and tried to play this game, I would also suck. It's not you, it's the game.
Sucking's my middle name.
Aiden says
my
this
last
game is
name too,
fundamentally
weirdly enough.
undercooked. I believe it.
But like, as a game, there's certain things about this game I really understand, and other times I'm like, I don't. Why? Why would you do that?
So all this is to get to the big point, which is what I want out of our streaming, why we started streaming, what our goal is as a channel, right? And the simple fact of the matter is, what I value most about our stream is having a place where people feel like they can come and hang out with friends, right? In fact, that's always been my objective. Do you know why we started doing the left-right split, for like the left-right stereo split on the channel?
I do not.
It's because I wanted the viewer to feel like they were sitting on the couch between us.
Oh.
That's why I did that. It wasn't because I wanted people to be able to better distinguish us. It's that I wanted them to have that feel of being among us, you know? That has been my goal from the very beginning, is just to get that, you know, hanging out with friends feeling. And...
Oh my gosh.
This is the most couch that's ever couched if it has all of us on it. I've just realized... Wait, Act 4?
I did it.
Did we get to a checkpoint?
Well, I don't think so.
Oh, no, you beat... Oh, okay. I thought you were weeping because you died. And I was about to, like, lose my shit.
Nope.
Okay, we've got new music again. I don't like this one as much as the last one.
Nope, it has plenty of clowns.
Someone make the CT couch SCP. No, that would be chair, Braxton. Chair should be the SCP. Among Us. Like, we did... Oh, you have to get rings, okay. Oh, okay, so that's an interesting concept. I like that the goal is different in every level. That helps to vary things up a bit.
You look at the level in different ways. That's a cool idea.
Can I give you snacks? Dude, if I could give you snacks, I absolutely would give you snacks. Like, I'll give you some edibles, and then we can just chill and have a good time. Pro Basta should be the SCP. I need to get that Pro Basta shirt done. I want to. I don't care if nobody else wants it. I want to wear that shirt. What's my snack game like? I have pretzels. You like pretzels?
I have dried mango, lightly sugared.
Wow.
Game, you can't do leaps of faith like this. You punished me too much.
Oh God, it's just it's the same leap of faith.
But it's
$5
worse
says.
this time because there's nothing to
$5
guide me.
says. Because right now it's like, oh yeah, there's gonna be like a pool down there. $5 says. Oh, I lost $5.
Okay. It's still annoying because I have to get all those rings.
So, yeah, what I've always wanted is just to have a good time with friends, tell some stories, play some games, you know. Like, the entire original concept was that it's funny to watch us suffer. No.
Is it funny to watch me suffer?
Yes. Yes, it is. So it was like, hang out with us and watch us suffer. That was like the entire controller tape pitch. Aiden says yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So with that in mind, although I think YouTube is in fact demonstrably doing a better job of getting eyes on the channel, I liked streaming on Twitch better. Because I think Twitch is better for the audience's stream experience. Like, I miss the emotes, guys.
Yeah.
Like, emotes...
That's channel points.
Yeah, channel point. I mean, I've never really used the channel points a whole lot. But, and, like, I don't care about money. Like, I don't know what those sounds were, but they were awful.
Those clicks of frustration.
Braxton
Like
says he can confirm Twitch is better from a viewer
Oh!
standpoint.
There's a jumpy animation. How did I do it?
Creighton misses the emote. Yeah, the dumbs, the quotes, all that stuff. I think it was just better. Like, YouTube might catch up if we could get partnered, but we're never gonna get partnered. Like, that's something I just have to, like,
Oh,
this is janky as hell.
okay. Do I guide them somehow?
Maybe?
No?
Do they follow you? No, it's just random? Oh, you're invincible.
Now I'm super? Okay.
Just go to the right.
Oh.
Be invisible. Go to the right. Just go. Oh. That was fast for a second.
Buzz.
Power Stone, yeah, Chad is positioned under the video. I do...
Oh, I goofed it.
I do think that
Yay.
Twitch genuinely is a better experience for the viewer. For the streamer, I think it's a toss-up between the two. I think that it isn't really any better or worse on either side. Twitch has its advantages. YouTube has its advantages. So I'll need to talk with Panda about it, but I'm leaning strongly towards going back to Twitch simply because I think Twitch better lines up with what we really want our channel to be. Like, and you can kind of see that reflected, like, if you look at the channel, like, a few years ago, like, if you go into the VOD on Twitch from, like, a few years ago, look at all the stupid crap that's on the screen where it's, like, you know, thanking subscribers and cheers and all that stuff.
Ah! Oh, the kicking clowns.
Oh, you lost so much progress. It didn't even do the moving across the screen thing. It just teleported you back.
Great, multiple multi-hit enemies. My favorite.
Oh, and low latency on Twitch is actually low latency. Like when we do low latency on Twitch, it's usually like 3 or 4 seconds behind. On YouTube, low latency means like 10 seconds behind. We have to do ultra low latency to get any lower than that, and those
10 seconds?
And like the video quality at ultra low latency is actual trash.
Is there any limit to this?
Point. Okay, what is the point of this though?
I don't know.
So
I just want to have fun.
Please, game, let me have fun.
Please.
I thought the point of view was to be fun.
Just give me fun. Give Daddy the fun.
Oh, I'm out of tea. I mean, grab one of Panda's seltzers.
Okay, another item that's probably in the instruction manual, but
Does it make you fast? No. Does it give you like lightning powers?
I'm hitting every button.
Jesus Christ. So,
Oh! Yay! Alright, the water made me happy again.
yeah. Just watch out for the clowns in the water. Running out of tea sounds like a nightmare. As a secret Brit, running out of tea is in fact a nightmare. So... No!
Just 7 more rings.
So, here's what I'm gonna talk with Panda about it, but what I'm thinking is... we're going to... stream on Twitch. What I would like to do is go back to streaming on Twitch, upload the Twitch VODs to YouTube. I'll record them locally, and we'll just upload the whole raw VOD to YouTube. And then I still do want to do edited videos. So we'll record videos offline that are done specifically for recording. So like they wouldn't have like chat in them or anything. They'd be designed specifically for making like edited video content. So we'd have a good balance of the two, right? We'd have fun, cozy streams where we're just having a good time with chat, whatever, and then we'd have edited videos. And if you can't make it to the Twitch chat, we'll have the VODs here on our YouTube channel. You can go back to properly doing the highlight VOD. Yay!
No!
So here's the thing, Creighton. I think if we do the thing where we're uploading the VODs to YouTube, I'm probably gonna say we don't need to bother doing the VODs on Twitch. Because nobody really ever watches the VODs. Like, if you go into our VOD list, right? All of our VODs have, like, 2 views. Like, nobody really ever watches the VODs on Twitch. So, the primary utility for the VODs would be for people on YouTube who don't want to come to see us on Twitch or can't see us on Twitch. And they're gonna get, if we're recording the VODs locally, they'll be at, like, a high bit rate. So, watching the VOD would be better on YouTube anyway. Because you wouldn't have the
I need 4 more rings. Rings for my wings.
Oh,
where are they?
Oh.
Oh!
Sweet
they're
mother of mercy, this game.
I think they're over by the bubble machine. I think that was one I just walked past. I was like, nope, I'm not doing this right now.
Wow.
Back to the bubbles, baby. Okay, so I can push the bubble maker.
That might help,
Oh.
because like you can realign it and then maybe not die when the bubbles go up. Bubble bat. It's like a bubble bat. It's like a bubble butt, only with wings. Oh my god. This is legitimately some of the worst platforming I've ever seen.
Don't do this. Oh my god.
I want to die.
Why?
Well, you know what?
Let me.
You know what? It's almost 1. So this seems like a good spot to give up.
All right, Act 1. What
We
the
did
heck?
it.
Why it doesn't start you at the beginning of the act? Like it's not like that was short gameplay. That took time to go through, right? Hold on. There's.
Oh hey, that's cute.
I'm not even playing it. I want to die. Yeah. Oh, my spirit is crushed.
So Creighton, I have a feeling that there are more like zones. You know what I mean? Like there's like circus, because it says like circus act 1, right? So I imagine that at some point you go to the next. It's a Sonic clone, right? It's the same exact layout. You have like Mystic Zone Act 1, Mystic Zone Act 2, and then you get past all that and you go to the next, and then you go to like Casino Zone, right? I'm pretty sure this is the same deal, and I'm pretty sure once he got to the next zone, it would be continues would take him back to the beginning of the zone. That's my guess. We had no chance to find that out because this game is fucking abuse.
But it makes me want to beat it more.
Well, I mean, if you want to suffer more, we can do this again next Friday. Or you could try the sequel and see if the sequel's any better. Maybe they learned their lessons.
Maybe.
Maybe this is a game where it's like, okay, well, I want to play the first one before I play the sequel. No.
Nope.
Just go straight to the sequel. The first one's not worth it. It's not like there's some kind of crazy story that you need to catch up on.
I do feel like I am improving.
I have a friend who told me the other day, he was like, I played all the Final Fantasies except 1 and 2. And I was like, 1, if you've played other Final Fantasies, 1 really isn't worth it except as a historical curiosity. Because the gameplay is so primitive.
And broken.
And it's not like there's any story to speak of. You know, where it's like, oh yeah, even though the gameplay's... Yeah, like, even though the gameplay is, you know, kind of primitive, there's still a story that's worth exploring. Not really. There's enough story. It's basically Mario's story, right? There's enough there to give you a reason to play. So... Then you have to keep renting it from Blockbuster? You mean this Blockbuster? Just happy wearing a Blockbuster shirt.
Wait, what? Are you really?
Yeah. See, I don't feel like a cheap corporate sellout wearing a Blockbuster shirt because they've gone out of business.
Yeah.
So now it's more just a nostalgia thing.
Because they're primary shareholder.
Exactly. God, Blockbuster's poor primary shareholder.
Isn't there still a Blockbuster in existence? There's like one store.
I don't think so. So, anywho.
We have one.
So that's where I am right now. Is I'm leaning heavily towards going back to Twitch for streams because I think it was just a better stream experience, and the stuff that we switched over to YouTube to get either isn't what we thought it was because YouTube is bad at communicating, or is stuff that really isn't my goal for the channel.
You have your own definition of success, which is a really important thing for you to understand.
Yeah.
I think that, and from the way you describe it, it seems like like that. Twitch is a lot better suited for
just Twitch seems better equipped to provide that cozy, fun, safe space, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Unlike
wow.
the Aero Acro-Bat developers, they could not provide the.
This game feels like the game designer was going through a nasty divorce and decided to take it out on everybody else.
If this was I feel like it's a good game. Like if you were younger to just power through, you just play it over and over and over again.
In fact, you know what? I think I've said that before about other games, so now it's a category. This is divorce therapy game. So yeah, so that's where we're at. If you'd like to give us your thoughts, there's a link to our Discord down in the description below, down in the doobly-doo. Man, I miss PBS Idea Channel. Anyway, there's a link to the Discord down in the doobly-doo. So I'd love it if you join the Discord and give us your thoughts. You know, let us know what you think. Would you prefer to watch us on Twitch? You know, that was weird. The music just quit there for a second.
Did it? Music's given up.
You know, do you think, you know, what do you, just give us your thoughts. Let me know what you think about, you know, when was Controllertape the best for you? When, you know, we've been around for 10 years now, you know, and, you know, with any luck, we'll be around for another 10. So, when was Controllertape the most enjoyable for you? What sorts of stuff makes you say, oh, makes you want to watch us? You know, and, you know, so we can think about, you know, what we want to do. Because, like, the whole reason we stream is because we enjoy being there, you know, being a cool place for our viewers. So, what makes it a cool place? And
I love the 24-hour stream when you guys the descent into madness when you were playing that golf game.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, what game was that again?
Golf. I forget.
Golf.
It's like
Yeah.
it's an arcade golf game, and to my knowledge, it's the only arcade golf game. I believe it was a Neo Geo title, so if you look up like Neo Geo Golf, you'll probably find it.
But that was incredible. I love that stream so much. Because again, it was a 24-hour stream for charity.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it was just a descent into madness. I remember hopping on at, like, for whatever reason, I was up at like 3 or 4 a.m. And I just hopped in and I'm like, oh man. It was prime time. It was great.
That was a good time. I would love to be able to do that again, but I'm just... Panda would have to take like a week off in advance. Because like even like having a day or two, for people our age, that's not enough recovery time for a 24-hour marathon. Like, you need a little bit of time. You need a little bit of time to prepare, like a couple of days to prepare, and a couple of days to wind down and recover. Like, we're not 20-year-olds who stay up all night every night doing college assignments anymore. Like, God, I'm gonna be 38 this month. Like, I'm almost 40 fucking years old. It's so crazy, dude.
How many Police Academy movies have you seen?
One. I think the good one. And that's it.
Oh my gosh, this is my improvement arc.
Yo! And it's time to quit.
I'm finishing this level, dang it. Can I save it? Oh, I can save the state. Is that permitted on...
We don't do save states for press start game over. Is this a PSGO?
Yeah.
No save... Well, you're allowed to save state to save progress in between streams, but you can't use save states. So, like... Which we do for safety, to make like so that we don't have to leave the computer on playing that game until we play again. But for us, it's the equivalent of leaving the NES on overnight, right? Because you want to save your progress, but the game doesn't have a save functionality.
Yeah, my mom wasn't thrilled about that. Ooh, yo!
So you're allowed to use save states to save progress in between play sessions, but you can't use save states to do something like like you can't be like, all right, I'm gonna save state here before this jump. I missed the jump, load the save state, right?
Yeah.
You can't use it for that. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, we love your feedback. Please let us know. You can tell us down in the comments or head over to our Discord. Links down in the doobly-doo. And, you know, let us know how you feel. This music is driving me nuts, so I'm gonna switch over to the pregame and put some good music back on.
Okay. I'll save the... No! Save the state.
There you go.
I did it.
So, yeah, this could be a, you know, a big change in direction for us, and it might just be getting back to form, honestly. Like, and if we do move back to Twitch, we're not gonna bring back any of the bit savey dues or anything like that, because honestly, I feel like this is the coziest setting that we've had, and you know, while it is cool when you guys support us, you know, with stuff like subscriptions and cheers and stuff like that, they're not what the channel is about, and you know, I really think that like this, you know, this very minimal setting is the coziest. It doesn't have any of that stuff that like all that overlay crap. It just feels really sellouty to me, you know. And I think this feels nicer. So yeah, so the format is probably going to stay pretty much the same. I really like where it's at this point. So pretty much it would just be, you know, shifting back to Twitch, getting that functionality back, and you know, if you can't get to the streams, we'll be posting the VODs on YouTube for your enjoyment, and yeah, so. That's kind of where I'm at. Again, if you'd like to give your feedback, comments, and Discord link. Kind of repeating myself now at this point, so... yeah, so hopefully we'll see you guys again soon. Thanks, Kota, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Do you want to try Aero 2 next Friday, or you want to keep pounding your face against this game?
Oh, idle animations.
Oh,
it's
nice.
fun again. That's a tough call.
Well,
we'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll think about it, but Kota will be back next Friday. And I believe Panda has Wednesday and Thursday off this coming week, so we'll see. We'll try to get a Panda stream in there too. So, and it won't be Ocarina of Time. We're gonna take a break from that. We've been doing nothing but randomizers, so we'll do something else. So if you're getting sick of it, don't worry, we are too. We'll do something else. But the main thing, like, I don't want to start long plays, like start big games right now, because his schedule is still wonky, and so it's like we'll start a Final Fantasy 9 and we won't finish it until 2025. You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anywho, so thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. We'll see you next Friday at least, and maybe Wednesday, Thursday, depending on Panda's schedule. Yo, rock on with this music. So, yeah. So, we'll see you guys next time. Farewell.
Bye, everyone. Take care. Be well.
No.